Hey, hello there guys, Proxons here, and welcome to a Splatoon 2 video on the channel. So in this Splatoon 2 video, we are going to be going through 5 cool stage mechanics in Splatoon 2, and we're actually going to be going into a little bit of detail with all of these stage mechanics. So I guess without further ado, let's move on to number 1. In at number 1 are ink rails, and ink rails are awesome because they allow you to move through areas very quickly, and you can do this as a squid or as a normal inkling, and while you're doing this you can jump from one ink rail to another, and you can also collect items while you're on an ink rail, and you can also fight enemies. Anyways, let's move on to number 2. In at number 2 are boost pads. And boost pads are really cool because they allow you to jump from one area to another, and you can do this in many different ways because boost pads are placed in many different forms. You can have them horizontally or vertically, and you can go in many different directions with the boost pad, and they're all pretty cool. Anyways, let's move on to number 3. In at number 3 is the Grappling, and the Grappling is really useful if you have a long-range weapon because it allows you to actually use that long-range weapon to go from one area to another, because if you target the Grappling, you're able to go to the area the Grappling is, and it allows you to save traveling long distances, and it's pretty cool. Anyways, let's go to number 4. In at number 4 are vaults. And vaults are really cool because they contain different items, and to actually get inside a vault you need to find the key, and once you find the key you actually just walk up to the vault and you're able to open it, and inside you can find power eggs and many different things like boost pads and stuff like that, and they're all pretty cool. Anyways, let's move on to number 5. In at number 5 is the sponge block. And the sponge block is awesome because if you just shoot ink at it, you're able to make it grow, and when you do that you can easily travel through areas you wouldn't have been able to without the sponge block. And sponge blocks come in many different shapes and sizes, and they're all really cool to mess around with. Anyways, that's all for the video. Thanks for watching, everybody.